I'm Just Cly, and this is my first Q&A video. Thank you for stopping by. I'm taking questions from my Discord, and I'm going to be answering them. And if you want to join my Discord, so that maybe you could be featured or your question could be featured in the next Q&A, the link is in my bio to join. We do anime streams where we watch movies and episodes of currently airing anime, and sometimes even past airing anime that we will all watch together. And we have a ton of members for you to talk to and get involved with, to talk about games, anime, and even things like homework. Yeah, without further ado, let's start. So, first question is by Nini or @Panda. What was your first anime? My first anime had to have been Pokemon way back in the day, but at the time I didn't really think of it as an anime. I thought of it more as just like a cartoon. So the first anime I'd say I'd watched, like knowing it was an anime and knowing what anime was, the first one had to have been Sword Art Online. So yeah, that was my first. Sumi Sakurasawa asks, what is your favorite genre of anime? My favorite genre has to be, I mean, the two most popular, right? Romance and action. I can't really pick between the two. I mean, I love both for completely different reasons, but I think when it's mixed in like an action with a good romance within that action anime, like a good romance between characters or whatever, I think that's gotta be my favorite. It's like a hybrid between like romance and action probably. Kakashi Hatake asks, who is your favorite anime character? My favorite anime character has to be Hachiman Hikigaya from the series My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, or more widely known as Oregairu. I think he's just a perfect example of a character transforming to a completely different person. Like from the start to the end of the show, he completely changes, and I think that he is the reason why the show is so good. But yeah, Hikigaya Hachiman, or Hachiman Hikigaya, whichever way you say it, definitely my favorite character. Your Local Weeb asks, what is your favorite anime? My favorite anime has to be, by far and away, Attack on Titan. Again, the writing, incredible, and I just think it's just such a good show and story. Even if it wasn't an anime, like even if it was like a live action thing, or like a novel, I mean, it could be anything. Just the story itself is so great, and the fact that it's an anime makes it even better with the incredible art and animation and soundtrack especially. The soundtrack is probably one of the best parts of that anime. Alright, Mr. Manx asked, make your harem right now. Mai Sakurajima, Ren Tosaka, 02, Miko Nukano, and Urza Scarlet. Yep, those waifus are top tier, man. Yui Gahama asks, what made you start TikTok? What made me start TikTok actually was I started this YouTube channel in about March, I'd say, March 2020. Yeah, I was making videos on YouTube, and one of my friends, Senpai Logan, or @LoggyLogs, whichever it is right now, he said, hey, I think you should make a TikTok, because he was already on TikTok. And he was like, yeah, you should make a TikTok because I think it would be a good way for you to advertise your YouTube videos. And I was like, all right, maybe I'll consider it. I didn't really think about it much. And then 2 weeks later, I kind of sat down and I was like, you know what? What's the harm in it? Like, the worst thing that happens is it gives me like one more view, which is still a plus anyway for me. At the time, 100 views on a YouTube video was incredible for me. So I was like, whatever, screw it. I did it. I made the TikTok. My first ever TikTok was, in fact, one of my YouTube videos, and that's how it all started. All right, 40 asks, okay, real talk. What's the most emotional anime you've cried to? Man, that's a tough one. I have to say that Assassination Classroom was pretty sad. Darling in the Franxx, there was like between episodes 13 and 15 was pretty insanely emotional. And of course, probably the saddest one has got to be on top though, Your Lie in April. I mean, man, that one's just tears and beautiful music. It's just, that one's, yeah, definitely the saddest one. Kakashi Senpai asks, from a 1 to 10 scale, how smart are you? I mean, Come on now. Big Brain 10, of course. Kaneki asks, favorite anime song or favorite anime song. My favorite, that's really tough. Honestly, I jammed to Domestic Girlfriend opening, Demon Slayer opening. But I've got to say that my favorite right now has got to be Attack on Titan opening 3 or Shinzo wo Sasageo, whatever you want to call it. Probably the most iconic one of the show. But yeah, that one's really good. Also, Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul is incredible too. Angelic Ranger asks, can you sing all of Fukashiki no Karte or the Bunny Girl Senpai ending? I can. I will when I think I'm good enough. As of right now, I'm not going to make that full cover for a little while because I want to get a lot better first. Alright, Sumi Sakurasawa asks, do you play any instruments? I do. I play the guitar. I play the piano to an extent. I played for 5 years and then I quit a while ago. So I'm not as good as I used to be, but I can still play. I play drums to an extent. And singing is technically an instrument because it's your own voice as your instrument. So if you want to count that, then yeah. But I do play a lot of instruments. I think music is an incredible thing. And I think that's why I have a fondness for music-driven anime. Hey and Cha asks, favorite sport? Basketball. I'm a basketball guy. I also like volleyball, but that's only because of Haikyuu, honestly. But I've always loved basketball. Basketball is my sport. And I play it in high school, and I've been playing it since I can remember. Tier asks, what do you do when you aren't watching anime? When I'm not watching anime, I'm either making TikToks, I'm planning YouTube videos, editing YouTube videos, making them, I'm practicing instruments and like singing and doing music stuff, I'm playing video games, hanging out with friends, that stuff obviously, and then writing. Sometimes I just like to sit down and if I'm feeling really inspired by a recent event that's happened in my life or something I've heard or an anime I recently watched and I kind of want to write my own variation of it or draw inspiration from those things. Sometimes the best way for me to find closure with all those things is just to write about it, write stories inspired by it, and yeah. Jacob Sensei asks, what's your ethnicity? I am Japanese and Chinese. Yeah, pretty epic Asian boy. Manx asks, which animes do you want a season 2? Can it even be Darling in the Franxx? Anything can happen. I would definitely have to pick Bunny Girl Senpai because I feel like the story's still going in the light novel, and I feel like the way it ended, it can continue to go, and I just need some more Mai and Sakuta, you know? Tier asks, favorite food? Favorite food would have to be sushi. Sushi is something that I actually didn't like growing up, but then one day I just had an epiphany. I was like, this is so good. And maybe it's because I started watching anime more. I mean, who knows? But the Japanese side of me kicked in, and I love sushi, and I love raw fish, and I love sashimi and all that great stuff. Lord Kirito asks, who's your waifu? I mean, it's Mai Sakurajima. Yeah, like I have this Mai thingy that's on my shelf, and she's my profile picture on Instagram, on Discord. She was my first profile picture on TikTok, and I mean, she's like the most loyal girl, caring, and not to mention she's pretty top tier. Nini asks, what character did you hate the most in anime? Mami-chan from Rent a Girlfriend. She can go despawn and leave the game and not come back. Please. She's so just, dear Lord, I can't stand her. Alright, Senpai Logan asks, keep one anime that airs forever and all others get wiped from existence. If I had to pick one anime that would air forever, it'd have to be Attack on Titan. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, like he can honestly just keep expanding the story for so long. It's just such a good story. Or maybe Bunny Girl Senpai, because technically that can just keep going on forever as well. But yeah, either Bunny Girl Senpai or Attack on Titan. Yeah, those two I'd watch forever. Savage Broly asks, hey, how's your day? It's great. Thank you for asking. How's yours? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but someone asks, what's your favorite dinosaur? 02. Fried My Rice asks, will you do another cooking video, like the fried rice video from Weathering With You? Yes, I will try to, but I don't know when, because I'm not good at cooking. But if you guys want to watch that video, then it's up there, or down there, wherever I put it, and it's okay. It's me just cooking fried rice from Weathering With You, and it's alright. But it tasted really good, so honestly, it was a win for me, because I don't cook. Alright, Trayton24 asks, yo, when are we going shopping? We gotta hit it soon, bro. We gotta go shopping soon. But if you guys don't know, anime stores are probably all around you. I mean, you search up local anime stores, and they are quite the experience to go shopping at with your weeb friend. It's really fun, and I recommend that to anyone who hasn't gone anime shopping before. I mean, that's how I got that stuff. That's how I got my posters, which you can't see, but I have a Steins Gate and an Attack on Titan poster, and I've got some figures, a lot of anime merch that I got from going anime shopping. It's really fun, and it allows you to express your weeb side without feeling like an embarrassment. All right, Yui asks, mainstream or slice of life? I have to go with mainstream, because like there are slice of life that are good, but there are more better mainstream ones that I've seen, at least. I mean, there are mainstream slice of life shows though, so I don't know. It's hard. Based on what I've watched right now, though, I think the more mainstream ones I've seen, or the more popular ones I've seen that are talked about more than the ones that aren't talked about as much, I've enjoyed those more, because I've only seen those a lot more compared to the ones that aren't talked about as much. Alright, Hey asks, what games do you play, and what's your favorite? I play a lot of games. Right now I'm playing Genshin Impact, Valorant. I played Fortnite way back when that was a thing, Minecraft, and my favorite has to be Valorant, though, just because it's a competitive game and it's fun to play with your friends. I've really been liking Genshin Impact, though, as well, because it's like a multiplayer version of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which the Breath of the Wild Zelda game was by far my favorite game for like 2 years, back when it was out. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want, again, to be part of the next Q&A and hopefully get your question featured in one of my videos, go join the Discord, link in bio, and I will make an announcement to the entire server when I am doing this again, and I will direct everyone to which channel you can put your questions in, so that hopefully I will answer them in my next Q&A. So thank you so much for watching. Turn on the notification bell, and make sure that you are aware of when I'm posting, because I'm going to start posting more again. I know I took a little break between this video and my last one, but I promise that I'm going to get back into posting more. I have a video about Origairu coming soon. I'm going to be making videos about whatever anime I'm watching that I feel obligated to talk about. And yeah, so with that said, I've been Just Cly, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.